Hey everyone, Joshua Hanlon here at Bricks Cascade in Portland, Oregon. We've got this massive Lego Harry Potter collaborative layout, so we've got the two builders with me here. If you want to introduce yourselves, then we'll take a look at the build.
Sure. I'm Kate Hunter.
I'm Eric Law.
Okay, and tell us what you guys decided to depict from the Harry Potter universe here.
We decided to do the 4 common rooms with the Black Lake in the front, with the 4 boats coming into the houses, 2 side builds of the key room, and the wizard's chess game, and then the backdrop of the castle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So it's a unique layout here with kind of the standard Lego builds we're used to seeing, but then the backdrop mosaics kind of combined up together. So how did you guys kind of plan this out together, and how these builds would work together?
We've been wanting to build something together for like 5 years, and we finally decided actually last year about this time to build something together, and we haven't. No one's really done the common rooms before. We both really love the Hogwarts Legacy video game, so the flooring and a lot of the rooms are based off of the video game. And just bringing art and 3D builds together into one.
Yes. Absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the mosaic backdrop then, and kind of how that came together. And obviously there's lighting throughout all of these builds, which really makes it pop.
I try to do a little bit of a 3D pop to most of my mosaics, just to kind of more incorporate it into the 3D building that Eric does. I love light, and we both love using light, so we definitely wanted to light it up to create that kind of mystical, magical feel of Hogwarts, bringing the viewer into our build and lighting up each story.
And it looks like kind of a mixture then of the kind of see-through elements in different colors with then a lot of the kind of blacks and even blues and grays and things in there.
Yeah, trans black cheese slopes mixed with the dark blue cheese slopes. Those are transparent and glow-in-the-dark pieces in the moon over there too. Yeah, a little bit of mixture.
And is that Harry Potter wands for the texturing at the bottom?
Yeah, and we hid a key right up there as well. I always hide fun things in the mosaic for kids to find. So. And Eric hides Scooby-Doo characters, so we chose what house we thought that they would be in. So each one is in each of the houses as well.
So then, Eric, what are some of your favorite elements in the common rooms here?
Well, first of all, I wanted to get the techniques of each house and each character. So right now you're looking at actually the sleeping quarters where Harry and Ron first, the Christmas scene where Harry first gets his cloak. And then as you move over, I try to jam as much scenes, what I remember from the movies and from the books, of Wizard's chess, and then winning the the Quidditch Cup, and the scene with the fire in the fireplace, and even the scene in the first movie where Neville gets stunned by Hermione. So I try to throw a lot of Easter eggs in there. One other Easter egg that we did is we actually put Kate and myself, we're in there, we housed ourselves. We even put our kids, we housed our own kids in there. So as you go down, we've got the Ravenclaw room, which Kate is a Ravenclaw. So and so she's back there with her little artwork, because that's what, she's all about her art. And I try to, Ravenclaw's all about books, so I put a huge library in the back and try to make it very celestial almost, and give it kind of a real, scholarly look, but yet it's still Ravenclaw. So very dark blues and silvers.
The lights under the floor are a really nice touch.
Well, that's Kate doing. I'll let her tell about that.
I loved the floors. That was such a fun, almost different, yes, mosaic, but a different thing for me to build. And I thank Eric for kind of pushing me to get out of my comfort zone, and we kind of did that for each other, so that was really nice. I love that.
Yeah, so the idea was I kind of did the setup on the flooring of how the walls would go, and Kate actually did the flooring because she's so good at mosaics. So all the tiling is done by Kate, and along with the mosaic, and then I kind of filled in the walls, and then added the because I had the minifigures, of course, me being a huge builder of Harry Potter. And then as we go to the Hufflepuff, I try to get that real, it's all about food, it's about plants. I try to implement, of course, black and yellow, and you'll find Scooby and Shabby in the back because they're natural Hufflepuffs. In the very back, you'll see my son with his pet sheep, because I got a funny sheep story about him, but we'll talk about that later. And then just all about, Hufflepuffs are fun, and they're partying, and they're eating food, and they're having a good time, and that's kind of what puffs are all about. And if you go up top to the green room, that's the Slytherin room, There I try to get a real dark element, almost a dungeon look. I'm a Slytherin, so you'll see me there. I'm there with my shirt. I got a cleaver because I'm a chef. But we also have, like Kate said, I like to through Harry Potter, so I try to house all the gang, the Scooby-Doo gang. So as Slytherin, we've got Daphne there too.
No, I love it, yes. And the way that the rooms all came together are really nice. And I really appreciate it. I know we mentioned the lighting earlier, but it just helps you appreciate the details so much. So many times there are builders that will build builds like this, but then so much of it is lost in the back when you don't have that lighting. So what is your preferred lighting, brand or the types of kits that you get for your builds?
For the mosaic, I use pretty generic Michaels lights kits. Yeah, they're
Much cheaper.
They're awesome, and they work every time. You can get the USBs or the battery pack ones, and they come in different colors now. So it's been nice.
Yeah.
And for the rooms, I use good old Amazon. I just got some light strips, and you'll notice those bars in the front. That's to create a backlighting. So I actually have the light strips on behind those, and that's what creates that real. So you can see underneath, and we can stack it anyway. They're very stackable and very modular, and you can move them. So I could stack them 4 high and still get light back there. And then when we have the lights out later tonight, it'll be very gorgeously lit out, and you'll see everything.
Now, when you're working on a really large-scale mosaic like this one, Kate, what is your kind of build process like? Is there any kind of digital program involved with that, or do you just sit down with the pieces and start putting it together? What is that process?
Sometimes a little bit of both. So my girl over in the mosaic section, I drew that one hand-drawn, and then I just built from there. With something more pop culture or like an actual maybe movie poster, like my T-Rex a couple of years ago, I'll use either Bricklake Studio or even like a cross-stitch program. It works really well. Just to get the outline, and then I close the computer, and then I choose the pieces and colors as I go. So it's really just to make sure it's the ratio, is correct. But I free build most of my stuff.
Sure. And what is the stand setup like to keep? Obviously, with this much Lego, it gets heavy. How do you make sure this is all secured?
We're laughing because it's different every time. But I hand make my easel, so it's a flat board with just an arm on the back with little hooks, and so it's pretty simple. But we put it on painters' buckets this time.
Okay.
We were a little nervous at first, but sometimes we use like the tubs. Sometimes we use actual boxes. Sometimes we use the fake plastic big Lego bricks that, we've used those before. Whatever will keep it safe, really. Yeah.
Yeah. And then what were these final scenes on the edges here?
Oh, so those were just added on lately. We actually originally wanted to have it where you had a kind of a rock look like that, but then we decided I had that empty space. I need to put something in there. So what naturally looks cavey in the Harry Potter world, but the tasks from the first book. Mm-hmm. So this one right here is actually the flying key room, and we got Harry's flying, and I got those really old feathers from the old Native American sets, and then the other end we've got the chess scene, and that's basically they had a wizard's chess set, and I just took those and I created that space of where Ron's about to win the chess game.
Well, great work, both of you here. Thank you so much for all the effort that you put into the builds, and thank you for bringing it out to the show here and taking us through it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.